Hi everybody, I wanna ask you something. So what do you think about the flower industry? And here I bring my friends to give their ideas about this topic. So are you curious?
In my opinion, flower industry is sometimes associated with an expensive price, and that's why people usually buy flowers and stuff like that for special occasions like wedding parties and special occasions like that.
I think flower industry is close to a beautiful flower that we give to our lovers, especially on a special day like Valentine's Day or anniversary day.
I'm not so familiar with industry flower in Indonesia because industry flower in Indonesia not developing the flower in another country. Hello, welcome to my video. I'm Devina and finally I appear in my videos. And today I will discuss about the shipping company of flower industry. And first, I will review about my friends' opinions. And they said that flower industry is close to like the parties, weddings, or it can be the gift for the lovers. And for me, yeah, that's true. You know, like in the Europe or in the United States, they have the culture that we don't have. Like they give the flowers to other family across the countries or across the states, and those things need kind of distribution, and here we will discuss about it. So now the question is, how the flowers can get along night and day with their freshness. And now I, as the CEO of Depy shipping company, will tell you how we kept the freshness of the flower even it takes thousands of miles in shipping. Actually, there are many ways of shipping system. Like we can use the ship cargo or with the airplanes or maybe with the train cargo. But can you imagine if we use the ship cargo? It takes like 2 weeks or more to make the object delivered to the customer. And what gonna happen to our flowers? Is it still fresh? Is it still looking good? This is like one of the problems. So 95% of flowers, of cutted flowers, is delivered with air. Why? Because we need the faster time to deliver it to the customer. So the freshness of the flower still good, and it's still in the high price. Actually, there are many ways to keep them still fresh. Like we can use the refrigerator. We can use it in the cargo or in the airport. So the freshness is still good. And but this technique, we need to concern about other things like the inspect and document flowers and the export customs and the phytosanitary certification, and another one is the shipping method. Like we can go with the commercial or jumbo flight.
Those aspects are the basic procedure to do the export or import. There are many airlines transporting flowers like Lux, Emirates, KLM, Kenya Airways, Singapore Airlines, and Qatar. We, as an importer, need the commercial airline service which has the wide-body planes and the route is more flexible. And what is the positive side? Sure, we can depress the delivery time so the risk of flower will decrease and the flower still fresh after it delivered to the customer. We usually do the shipping for flower which still fresh from the growers. The flower's condition is the flower which the roots are already cut, so it's only the petal, stem, and leaves. The most popular country with their beautiful flowers are Kenya, Colombia, Ecuador, Costa Rica, Guatemala, and so on. As the information, in shipping process, water is prohibited, so we don't use the water on the pot to keep the flowers still fresh or watering them inside the box or container. First, we set the flowers horizontally with cardboard as protection. The flowers are so peeled up vertically with separated by cardboard and sponge layer to make sure that the petals are not damaged. After we get the maximum height, we cover it with the same cardboard like what we used on the first step. Even there are many ways to do flowers packaging, but this technique is mostly used in every shipping company that do the flowers export-import. After all done, we make sure that the arrangement will not change by using the staplers, or we can also use cable ties. After that, do not forget to cut the stem as needed to anticipate the cargo limit weight and make the flowers more presentable. The next step is put them into the box and cover it with plastic to protect the flowers from external factors. On the plastic, we also stick the label as an information about the date and the type of flowers. After that, we can send it to the plane cargo and deliver it to the customer.
Based on the CNN article, the flow of flower industry will increase rapidly due to the high demand for Valentine's Day. That's why the flowers are so expensive during the Valentine's Day than the usual day. The rush for flower industry make the international shipping get bottlenecks, and that's why the cost for the transportation will get high too. To fulfill the demand for perishable flowers, we need to export the flowers from the other country, which is 1,000 miles away. And during the shipping, they need to make sure that flower is still in the best quality. So they use the cold refrigerator to make sure that the flower is still in a good condition, and that's the complicated part of the process.
More than 250 million flowers, especially roses, are produced for Valentine's Day. And sure, we know that flowers are fragile. So, if there are any mistakes along the process, it could spoil them, although they use the high technology in cooling system. The temperature that needed is around 34 to 35 degrees Fahrenheit, which help the flower from getting moldy. Some flowers already make orders for Valentine's roses around 3 months ago just to fulfill the national demand of roses. One of the reasons of increasing in cost is the difficulty of finding labor that want to work in a 34 degree Fahrenheit color. Besides that, the profit margin of flower industry have eroded over time. So, at Valentine's Day, the flowers artisans have a chance to gain more money than they lose during the slow income day.
Hello people, and now it's the question and answer session. For me, flower industry in Indonesia, I cannot say that we are has a big trading in flower industry, but as we know, like we are a big consumer of flower. Like in Bali, every day they need tons of flower for the ceremony, for the playing, and if the government consider about it, and they want us to make it bigger than before, it will be very good. And besides that, for now there are many places place that produce the flowers, like in the Ambarawa, in the Tawangmangu, or another place. But unfortunately, it's not as big as Kenya, as England, as Netherlands. The flower that we produce is like daisy, chrysanthemum, and roses, and this is and the flower that they produce is as good as the imported flowers. I don't know. I don't know. But maybe roses. Yeah, that's natural that everybody loves roses. But in Indonesia, maybe jasmine for the weddings. Yeah, it's identical with jasmine and what is it? Maybe just roses, daisy, and another basic flowers like here. This is the flower. This is like one of kind of flowers, and this is usually, and we usually find this on the ceremony like the graduation or maybe some weddings. I don't think so.
And how about your favorite flowers?
My favorite flowers. Sunflower.
Why?
Because when I see the sunflowers, it's like the sun is shining and
Okay.
and I become more beautiful than before. This is my childhood things.
And have you ever got a flower bucket?
Yes.
From who? Okay.
The similarities, it's fragile because it's easily damaged, and the differences, maybe in the flower, maybe we need the faster transportation time, and that's just maybe that's just for the freshness of the flower, but the food we can keep it for longer time than the flower, because we can add the chemist components so it can get longer than the flower. And besides that, for the food we can make it dry food, so yeah, it can help them to survive in the process of delivery, transporting. The transportation price for the flowers is more expensive than the food, maybe because the flower is faster and they need the plane cargo, so that's more expensive. That's why flower is expensive. The most precious part of flowers is the part that's very fragile, that is the petal colors. So when the flowers get dehydrated or the level of water is decreased, it's very easy to get damaged. So like this, you can see this. This one is this flower has the gradation color. So when this is dehydrated, like this flower, it will get damaged. Like you cannot see clearly the gradation color of the flower. So the price will get damaged too, and the side of this petal will get browny. You can see this will get browny, and this is the bad condition of flower. And the flower with this condition is not recommended to sell to the seller. not sell it to the flower artisan or the seller. Why? Because we need to take care of the price of flower in the market, so it won't go down. And besides that, this is our responsibility. Like, okay, we will keep it and we will not sell it. But in other hand, there are another artisan, flower artisan, like the dry flower artisan. They doesn't need the very fresh flower. This is okay. Like they use the withered flowers. So maybe usually they will call us to ask if there is any withered flower or not. So they can produce their product like this. This is kind one of kind of product, the dry flower, and this is unique. This is good, but still, we will sell the flowers, the withered flowers, with the same price like the fresh flowers. Why? Because we need to take care of the stability price of the flowers. Okay guys, and here all of my videos about flower industry, supply chain, and shipping company. And now I have my closing remarks. Just please appreciate every element in the florist industry supply chain, because it's very hard for them to maintain the beautiful of flowers from the growers to you. And as for me, please live your life as beautiful as a bunch of flowers. Bye bye. One of the flowers near our campus, and this is the Alpha stories.